Hey, I'm Taylor Swift, and I'm here to introduce you to my new album, Speak Now. Every song on this record is a story about my life or something I've gone through in the last 2 years, and mine is no exception to that. The first single is about the tendency that you have to run from love when you've seen it fail in the past. Um, you know, Love is something that I think a lot of people have a hard time navigating through, and especially with long relationships and all that. And I think that if you see enough of your friends or your family get hurt by love, a lot of times you're more inclined to run from it. So I've experienced that in the last 2 years. But even though you can be kind of scared and confused by love, I am always going to have this blindly optimistic hope that you could find someone who could change all of that and could break that pattern and break that cycle. Um, and I think that it's important to believe in that. I feel very lucky to have been able to write about my life in real time. On my first album, I had written about um, my life from 12 to 16. And Fearless, the next record, was from 16 to 18. And Speak Now is my life from 19 to 20. So it's really wonderful to know that when I look back on my life when I'm older, um, I'll be able to look back and think I really documented everything that I felt in those years. And that's something I'm really proud of. Every single one of these records has been an evolution, something that is so different from the last project. And um, there has been a lot to write about in the last 2 years. Writing every song by myself on this album is something that I'm really stoked about. I'm very excited that the project came together the way that it did. Um, it wasn't that I had some major game plan starting out making this album that this is going to be the album I write by myself. It was really just sort of accidental. The songs that I was the most proud of were the ones that I'd written by myself, and so that became the album. When it comes time to title an album, the first thing that I naturally do is I look down the list of song titles that I have so far, the songs I've written for the album. And I try to think if any of the titles of the songs define the album. Um, Speak Now jumped out at me right away because, first of all, of course, this is a song that I've written about that moment at a wedding where you speak now or forever hold your peace. Um, And I think that that moment is a metaphor for a lot of situations in life where you don't say what you want to in the right moment until it's too late. And I think that because this album is very confessional, because every song is sort of an open letter to someone, Speak Now is the common theme about the record. There are all these things that I didn't say when I was standing there in real life, and it didn't hit me, but it definitely hit me at other times, and I wrote songs about all those moments. If I had to define the album Speak Now in one word, it would have, well, then I would just take the space out from between speak and now, and I would make that one word, and that would be the one word.